All right, welcome back. So we are going to use the sales mix. Now that we know what sales mix is, we're going to use the sales mix to help determine the units to be sold at break even, at the break even point, or to determine target net income. So those same formulas that we already learned, but now we have to use sales mix to determine them. So let's review. First, let's make sure we remember our break-even formula. So let's look at break-even point in units. What is it? What's your numerator? Hopefully you all said fixed cost. And your denominator, CMU. Now, this is contribution margin per unit. Which units? We have multiple units. So in order to answer this part of our break-even formula, we have to solve, and we're going to use the sales mix to solve for the contribution margin per composite unit. Composite unit. Basically, we're taking all the units the company sells, maybe it's 2, maybe it's 5, maybe it's 100, and we're going to average them to find out the average contribution margin per unit. So one term for that is a composite unit. So it's a unit made up of all the different items they sell. Other books will call that the weighted average contribution margin per unit. Same thing. Okay, so we're going to use the sales mix to help us determine the composite unit. Let me give you the formula for that. So to determine composite contribution margin per unit, you're going to take for product A, so let's say we have product A, you're going to take product A's contribution margin per unit, multiply it by product A's sales mix. You will add that to product B. Take product B's contribution margin per unit and multiply it by product B's sales mix. And you can tell if we have multiple products, this would continue ad infinitum, right? Let's just say they have a 3 for being easy. CMU times the sales mix for product C. That is going to give us our contribution margin per composite unit. Once we have that, we can put it into our formula. So once we have that, we can put it into our formula. So now you know the formula, how we're going to use sales mix to get to our break-even point. I think it's easiest if we work through one. So go ahead and download your own copy of this exercise. It is Fancy Massage Parlor, and it is a service company that's offering 3 different services. Okay, light, moderate, and deluxe de-stressor massage. And then we're given the fee they charge, all that. So download your copy, read through it, and then we will work through it because see, we're being asked to solve for the composite unit, solve for the break-even point. So I think it's best, it'll make more sense if we work through it in an example. Okay, see you in the next video.